So here I am in my garden, sitting underneath my mango tree. So we went fishing. I went fishing for the first time in my life, really, sea fishing. So we was trawling. So, you know, I've just discovered this. All you fishermen out there are going to know all this. But yeah, trawling is you throw a lure in and just go along quite slowly. And then if you get a bite, you get a bite. I did twice. It was about 20 to 21 knots apparently. I don't even know what that means, but it wasn't ideal conditions. But for me, it was perfect. It was a perfect day. A little bit overcast, but it was just perfect. Yeah, two nice fish. Had an amazing day. So caught the fish, had a bit of lunch, and then head back. I mean, feel super blessed and lucky really to sort of be in that position. That's it. So let's have a little look, little montage of me catching my fish in a very heroic way. Oh yes. And then yeah, we'll get ready and we'll cook them. Look at those bad boys. Pretty big, pretty big. Not bad for a first go, I don't think. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to prepare these up, and then I think we're going to, one's definitely going to be a curry, the other one, no idea. Beauties. Queenfish. Okay, so the fish has been cleaned up. Now I've actually got enough for 4. There's loads and loads of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nice thick chunky bits. What we're going to do is we're going to get some salt, chili powder and turmeric onto them with a touch of oil, give it a kind of mix with our hands. Then we're going to fry these off first. Let's do that. So got like 2 teaspoons of each there. A little bit of neutral oil. I'm using a sunflower oil, and that will just help it do its thing. So hand in, give it a mix, we're ready to fry. Okay, so here we are at the frying pan. I've added just a little bit more oil. We're going to grab our fish. Like I say, they're nice and thick, really chunky cut. In they go. We're going to cook these for about 4 or 5 minutes aside on a nice medium heat. Don't go too crazy with it. Looking forward to this. I've never ever tasted queenfish before. Okay, so they're looking absolutely fabulous. What we're going to do is get them out, and then we're going to move on. Now, all this oil and spices in the pan, don't throw that. We're going to use that because it's got some lovely goodness in. We've got some nice fish flavors in there. Okay, so fish is ready, set aside. I've got like 4 regular size tomatoes there. Try and use a nice ripe juicy tomato because we want that to really break down. Tomato paste, like 120 grams of that. 1 big onion, cilantro or coriander, whatever you call that. 2 tablespoons of garlic ginger paste, fresh chili chopped. The amount is up to you. And then here I always call this the big 4. We've got 2 teaspoons of each turmeric, coriander, chili and cumin. Cumin seeds, about 2 teaspoons there, and some dried red chili. We're going to go back to the pan and get this on the go. This is going to be absolutely wonderful. So we're back at the pan. I've added just a little bit more oil there to the spiced oil that we fried the fish in. Let's drop in dried chili and cumin seeds, and just for a few seconds let them do their thing in that oil. They're going to really infuse it. Don't skip this part. We're on quite a lively high heat at the moment. We're now going to drop in our onion. And we're going to stay on this high heat, keeping it moving all the time, just for about 3 minutes. So the onions are just taking there with those whole spices. Let's drop in our garlic ginger paste. Our garlic ginger paste is a 50-50 mix of garlic and ginger. We use it all the time. We make it fresh and put it in a jar and keep it, which you can also do, or you can buy it in most stores, depending on where you live, obviously. I'm now going to add in the fresh chili, and again, up to you how much you want to put in. Now the spices, let's take one more look again. Chili, coriander, turmeric and cumin, 2 teaspoons each. If you don't want to go that way, what you can do is use a curry powder of your choice. I do think that the individual spices are better. Next up, the fresh, juicy, ripe tomatoes. Stay on this heat. We're going to cook this for about 5 to 6 minutes. What we want is that to break down and give off some moisture, depending on how juicy your tomatoes are. See you in about 5 or 6 minutes. Okay, so as you can see, the tomatoes are breaking down beautifully. Got a bit of moisture out of them. Next up, we're going to add in the tomato paste. What that will do is give it a richer colour, add some nice flavour. Now, I didn't show you this earlier, but we're going to put a nice little pinch of garam masala powder in there. And a nice little handful of fresh cilantro or coriander. Give that a little mix in there. We're going to add a little bit more water here. We're going to cook this for about 5 minutes, stay on this high heat. And then what we're going to do is we're going to liquefy it. Going to get it really beautifully smooth. See you in about 5 minutes. Keep it moving. So I've just turned the heat off. That is looking absolutely beautiful. And like I say, next step is I'm going to get that nice and smooth. Now I've got one of those submergible doodahs, blenders that go in. If you don't have one of those, I mean, you should get one, quite frankly. They're really cheap and we use it all the time. You could use like a blender or some sort, like a multi-chef or something. So let me do that. We're going to come back with a beautiful, smooth masala. Okay, so same pan. We're going to get that lovely smooth sauce in there now. Now, if anyone's been paying attention, they may have noticed that I haven't put any salt in here. We're going to do that now. Look at that, beautiful. Next up, we're going to grab our fish, drop it back in. We're going to get a lid on this on a very low heat, nice simmer. We're going to let it go for about 8 or 9 minutes. We're pretty much done. Delicious. Okay, we're done. Off goes the heat. Off comes the lid. That is looking pretty damn fine to me. Beautiful stuff. Let me get that on a plate. And there you go. Doesn't that look dandy? Super fantastic. I mean, a great day at sea. First time I'd ever done it. So yeah, catching fresh fish from the boat. An amazing day, an amazing curry, and we've still got loads and loads of fish left, so I'm going to make a couple more things perhaps. Hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Give us a thumbs up. Say hello. We'll see you soon. Lots of love.